The next fatwa says, ما معنى عبارة فإنه أحرى أن يؤدم بينكما التي وردت في الحديث، أي أن تدوم العشرة بينكما، لأنه إذا قد رأى الخاطب المخطوبة وهي رأت الخاطب فأحرى لرضا كل منهما بالآخر، ولكن لا يجوز أن يخلو الخاطب بالمرأة المخطوبة ولا أن يسافر معا، لا في سيارة ولا في طائرة ولا في غيرهما، وإنما ينظر إليها بحضور وليها. أما الاجتماع بالخطيبة والخلوة بها فهو حرام، ولا يجوز أن يذهب الحديقة معا أو يختلي بها في أي مكان. Question says, with regards to the hadith that says, or the part of the hadith that says, فإنه أحرى أن يؤدم بينكما, when you look at her, like we explained the other day, when you look at her, أحرى, it is a greater chance أن يؤدم بينكما, for there to be this thing between you both. If you wish to marry a woman and you look at her, then there's a greater chance and a higher chance for there to be something between you both. What does this mean? The Shaykh rahimahullah ta'ala, he says this means is that the ishra, the relationship, the good treatment, the affection, the bond between you bi'idhnillahi ta'ala will last longer. It will what? It will last longer. Bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. There's a higher percentage and a higher chance for the relationship to do what? To last longer. To be more rugged. To go through the trials and the tribulations, the ups and the downs. Now for it to last longer. He says here, and that is because when the brother sees the sister and the sister sees the brother, then there is a stronger reassurance that they are pleased with each other and there's consent. That there's real consent. And I'm going into this and I want to marry the brother. And I want to marry the sister. Instead of it just a match being made and you not seeing each other. Tayyib. He says, however, it is unlawful for him to be alone with this woman until they're married. He cannot be alone with her. They can't be secluded. Nor are they allowed to travel with each other. Not by car, not by plane, nor any other means. Rather, he's only to look towards her in the presence of her wali. In the presence of her what? Her guardian, her wali. As far as him mixing with her, sitting with her, them being alone, no one else, and that's haram. They're not allowed to go to the park. They're not allowed to seclude themselves in any place. So that also includes talib, going getting a milkshake together, going to get Starbucks, and things like this, according to this fatwa. And this fatwa was given by the same mufti, Shaykh al-Umrani, rahimahullah ta'ala, may Allah have mercy upon his soul. Now, the last thing I want to conclude with is like we were explaining the other day. We have the asl, the foundation, and then we have the branches. So the foundation is the permissibility of him looking at her and her looking at him. What are they allowed to look at? How many times? When? How? All of those are the what? The small branches that you can't get into until you establish the asl. Is that it's recommended, or one may say obligatory, or one may say even just permissible for them to what? To see each other. That's the foundation. And then from there you go off and you branch off. Now with regards to our modern times, them traveling together, traveling is one thing. With regards to them being alone with each other, are they going to be alone at Starbucks? Are there going to be people around? What's meant by that hadith? What's meant by that concept, al-khalwa, seclusion? Is seclusion them being secluded without the wali? Or is it just them being by themselves, totally abandoned in an abandoned area, a void area of people, or an area void of people? Everybody understand this? Them talking. We also explained the issue with regards to her sending him pictures, him sending her pictures, FaceTiming, Skyping, or whatever they do in which he can see her. And the wali is not what? Present. Is not present. Does that still apply, whereas they're not physically with each other? And the fear of falling into something illicit and something unpraiseworthy, they're not there, they're not physically there. What applies and what doesn't apply? All of those modern issues are based off of the asl, which is the old asl. Now, the Prophet ﷺ, he said these words over 1,400 years ago. So there are certain things that remain to this day and don't change. It makes no difference. And the deserts of Arabia 1,400 years ago, South Ozone Park, same. And there are certain things, through the sheer fact of 1,400 years, are going to what? Change. That must change. And that is the concept of fiqh. What remains and what? Changes. is altered and tailored, so on and so forth, huh? And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala surely knows best. If you don't have the ability to make these decisions, or if you're driven by your desires and blinded by what you want, then it is upon you to ask. And it is upon you to seek the counsel and the consult of those who have knowledge and experience and wisdom, and allow you to make the right decision to start off the marriage with barakah. Bi-idhnillahi subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Allah surely knows best.